Hello and welcome back to the Chelmsford News Show. I'm Tom Christiano. Well, I'm so glad to be back again at the Charles Frederick's Jewelers store on Alpine Lane here in Chelmsford with a co-owner, Rick Romano. How are you, Rick?
I'm good, Tom. How are you today?
Good, thanks. I'm so glad we could do another show here because you just did a big remodel of the place. And later we're going to go and look at everything in the remodel. So see how the store looks now, and you have a beautiful Christmas tree. We'll show that, and beautiful decorations here.
Thank you, yeah.
So it's great to be back here, Rick, and I wonder if we could start with, for the people who don't know about Charles Frederick Jewelers, the history of your company here, how long you've been in existence.
Sure. In 1991, Charlie Horndall and Fred Gallagher, who were my partners for many years here, they started the business. They had both worked for Wood Abbott Jewelers in Lowell and Chelmsford.
That sounds familiar.
And when Wood Abbott closed, they opened Charles Frederick Jewelers, which is where the Charles Frederick name comes from.
Oh, I see.
And that was in 1991. And then about 10 years later, I bought in and became partners with them. And it's been a good run. It really has. 30
years, that's a long time. So you probably have a great customer base, right, after 30 years that people come to you not only for engagement rings, but then for anniversary rings and all kinds of things.
Yeah, and we develop a relationship with our customers. They're like family to us now. It's been growing like crazy. And 30 years was really October was our 30th anniversary.
Did you do anything special for them?
You know, we had great plans to do something special, but fortunately, we were too busy to plan any events. So we're blessed with really strong business right now, so it's good.
I'm so happy for that because, as many people in Chelmsford know, I love to kind of help out or feature our small businesses whenever I can, not only on the Chelmsford News TV show, but the Chelmsford News Facebook group.
Yes.
Which has over 16,000 members now. And I began that group, as you know, about 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
But other people run it now, but I contribute to it just about every day.
I see your name on there
regularly. Yeah. Every Thursday we have a Throwback Thursday, and we mention your company name because you carry our Chelmsford Historical Society books and mugs, and we'll show all that later. So I mentioned that you could get Fred Miriam's books over here at Charles Frederick Jewelers. So they're doing a great community service here for the Chelmsford Historical Society because they carry all these products and they sell a ton of them as well, but they don't charge us anything. They don't charge us 10%, 20%, 50% like many retail organizations would.
Right.
So they're doing a great thing for the people of Chelmsford, I think, by helping us continue the history and show the history of the town without charging us. It's fantastic.
Well, our customers come to us for all kinds of gift ideas, and sometimes some of the stuff of the Historical Society is perfect for gift giving.
Yeah, which is, in fact, you just mentioned, I think before that, you just gave Deb Krupkowski, our representative from the Historical Society, about $500 of sales, which is amazing. $500, that's in about a month or two of sales. It's fantastic.
Yeah, things are really hopping for the Historical Society here. It's been good.
So we really appreciate it, Rick, all that you do and your co-pay. Maybe we'll talk to them later, just show them on camera, your partner.
Yes, I hope so.
And Charlie, what's his name, your partner's?
So Charlie retired a few years ago, fully retired now, and Fred and I run the business together, Fred Gallagher, and he's maybe more camera shy than me, I don't know, but we'll drag him out here at some point.
You do a great job, Rick, and you've been very prominent with the Chelmsford Business Association, right? Maybe an officer, maybe the president one time?
I'm the past president which is nice. It's a great group. I enjoy the camaraderie and the just the kind of interaction with the other business owners in town.
Yes.
And it gives us a handle on what's going on in our local community, which is nice. So.
That's wonderful. Yeah, it's a great organization. I used to be on the board of that organization as well, but now I don't have a small business, so there's no, or a large business.
Yeah, times change, and our directors are changing all the time now. People are, when they retire or sell their building, different things, so we bring in, in fact, we've got a few new people. We have Amanda Luzier, who's on the board now, and Paige Gillette from Red Mill. We have a number of new directors, and some of them are younger, which is is great.
Yes, wonderful. Is John Harrington still involved?
He's still running the
my
show.
God. It's many years, huh?
Many
maybe
years, yeah.
over 20, maybe 30 now that he's been involved.
Yeah, because he and a few other people started it, and it's evolved and become a great organization.
Yes, it's great. So you being president, past president, you know how to speak in public and present your company very well in public. So we appreciate you coming and talk to the people of Chelmsford. And actually, we're also on YouTube, so it could be seen throughout the world, right?
Oh, boy.
You could send it to your friends in Europe and India, whatever. So what else? So you just completed a remodel. I see the place looks different than the last time I was here. Could you tell us a little about that?
So the cases and the fixtures in the store were from the old Wood Abbot. So some of them were anywhere from 40 to 50 years old. And we did our best to maintain it, and we would paint the store every now and then.
Yeah.
But we had the opportunity to get these cases this summer, and business was going well, so we thought, why not? We might as well invest.
Wow.
So we put all new showcases in. We, instead of painting it ourselves, we hired a professional painter.
That's good.
So it really looks clean and nice.
Yes.
And it's bigger. We have more showcases, more space.
Wonderful.
It's been terrific.
And it looks beautiful. I mean, it looks perfect. Not one thing out of place. And I see Katie is working hard over there doing everything before you. They're going to open up in about 15 minutes, so we'll see people maybe coming in a little bit later.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful, Rick. And well, I was going to ask you for a summary of what you care, but maybe when we do the tour,
Sure.
we could go around and see everything. So also, a local jewelry store has closed recently, P. Church Jewelers.
Yeah,
She retired after a while.
I think she was there for about 40 years.
Wow.
And she was a personal friend of mine, and she ran a really nice business. If you're going to have a competitor in town, you want it to be somebody that's, got honorable business methods, and she had high integrity. So it's been a busy year to start with, and now. We've had a lot of her clientele coming to us now because we're the only jewelry store in town.
The only one in town. I didn't realize that. Didn't know of any others, but that's fantastic that they're the only one. You're the only one.
Well,
in town.
it's really good for us.
Yeah.
We've had some small growing pains only because 2 years ago we really thought perhaps we were going to go out of business when we had to shut down for 12 weeks because of the
12
pandemic.
weeks you had to be closed? Oh my God.
We did our best to pay our employees and our staff as long as we could until basically the money ran out. And the payroll protection program came along, really kind of saved the day.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
And then ever since then, business has been on a roll like I haven't seen in 20 years.
That's fantastic, because
Yeah.
I love our small businesses to succeed, and our large businesses as well.
Yes.
And well, that's wonderful. And you also did a nice thing, and it maybe helped you as well by hiring one of the church employees, right, Eric?
Yes, her full-time salesman, Eric Arkwitson, is here now with us, which is just fantastic, so that there's some continuity. The customers will find a familiar face here that we're used to shopping there, and hopefully will now come shop here. And he's really he's well versed. He understands the jewelry world and how to take care of customers and custom work. So
Wonderful. So how many full-time employees do you have now, Rick?
So now we have 3 full-time employees and 4 part-time employees.
4 part-timers as
Yeah.
well. Katie is one of them?
Katie is one, yeah.
She has a nice Santa hat on right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a few people that come in for 1 or 2 days a week to help out.
Nice, wonderful.
And then the 3 full-time people are always seem to be here.
And that's you and the other
And
co-owner,
my Fred,
and Eric?
yeah, and Eric.
And Eric, beautiful. Well, how about if we do a nice tour of your new beautiful facility
That sounds
to show
great.
all the changes in the remodel.
Sounds great.
So now we're starting the tour with Rick Romano of the Charles Frederick's Jewelry Store on Alpine Lane here in Chelmsford. That's the lane where the post office is, right, Rick?
It is, yeah. Paramount Plaza. So there was Parley and Dumont had developed a plaza, and that's where the name Paramount came from.
Oh, nice. Was that from Charles Parley?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I remember him.
Yeah.
He only passed away, what, a year or two ago, right?
Yes.
Something.
He had a long life.
Long 90, maybe something. Or he was so successful as
Yes.
a business person. Oh, my God.
Very clever man with the
Yeah,
lands.
he was. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And I just want to show people this beautiful Christmas tree that you have here. Look at this. Did you decorate this, Rick?
So to be fair, my partner Fred does all the decorations.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good job, Fred.
He's really good at it, and he's got it down to. He's like a machine. The day after, or I think the day after Thanksgiving, it all goes up.
Well, he really knows how to decorate because I can see it's beautifully done, beautifully spaced. Everything is organized perfectly, it seems. It's really, really quite amazing. I'll zoom in on some of this.
The only thing prettier is how he decorates his house.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, better than mine, I'm sure.
Mine too.
Well, this is great. Why don't we look around at some of your things in the cabinets here? Here's the one closest to the door that you were mentioning.
Yeah, so we can't put the most expensive things right in front of the door. It's just not good jewelry practice. So when you come into the store, you're greeted by all this beautiful glittery jewelry, but it's sterling silver that's plated with platinum so that it doesn't tarnish.
Oh, is that because silver will tarnish over the years?
Yes.
Let me zoom in a little bit.
So these are simulated diamonds, set in sterling and then bonded with platinum to keep it from tarnishing. It's all set and made like regular, real jewelry.
Beautiful.
So it's beautiful.
So if somebody wants a lower price item, they could purchase that here as well, right?
Very true. I mean, we sell some really beautiful things, 2, 3, 4, even a 5-carat diamond last year. So, people sometimes don't expect to find such nice or big things, but we do carry quite a bit of high-end merchandise. But on the other hand, we want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to find something within their price range. So we have lots of items from $50 to $100. I think we've got more than 4,000 items for sale in the store.
Wow.
And it's been a challenge to keep the balance of merchandise kind of available for everybody.
Well, it sounds like you're doing a perfect job with it, Rick, with the less expensive items up to a 5-carat diamond. That must have been a huge expense for somebody.
It was a stunner. It really was.
Well, now we're going to go around and look at some of the other cabinets with the little bit more higher end jewelry. You have a lot of necklaces here, I see.
Yeah. So when we bought the cases, these were used from another jewelry store on the wall, but they gave us a chance to show that we have lots of different chains, both in sterling silver and multiple different lengths and thicknesses and price points. And in the other case, you'll see in a minute, we have lots of gold chains, white gold, yellow gold, lots of price points like that too. And then as we've kind of worked our way down, we go from gemstone jewelry here that's set in white gold and yellow gold.
Oh, that's like with birth dates and things like that?
This could be birthstones.
Birthstones.
Or just pretty jewelry. Yeah.
Pretty jewelry. Yeah, I'm zooming in a little bit on it. Nice.
There's some beautiful things. Some of the things we buy from manufacturers and other things we make ourselves.
Really?
Sure.
Oh. Do you make some, Rick?
Well, Fred does.
Fred does most of that?
Fred is more the bench guy than I am. I just give him a picture and an idea, and he somehow manages to execute it, which is
That's
great.
fantastic. That's another art form, right? To make jewelry.
Well, nowadays, so many people have diamonds and rings and different things from generations and other. They just accumulate it over time, and then maybe somebody inherits it or they want to do something different, so they'll come in and they'll bring us their diamonds and their rings, and we'll kind of create something new from all that stuff.
Wonderful.
Which is
Wow.
really neat. Keeps it special.
And that they must love that too, because I think when I posted about your place on Chelmsford News, you get some wonderful comments. People love your store, and they talked about it in the comment section there, how much they love it here at Charles Frederick Jewelry.
We have a really loyal clientele.
Wow. Yeah, that's fantastic. Wow. Well, shall we move down to the next cabinet?
Yeah. So now the next case or two are filled with precious colored gemstones. So we've got everything from sapphire and ruby and emerald.
Oh. sapphire, rubies, and emeralds in here, in this one?
Yes.
Wow.
Some beautiful, beautiful colors, beautiful detailed work. We try to put the prices on everything in the store so that when somebody comes in, if we're busy, they can walk around and almost self-shop before we're, able to pull something out and show it to them, which kind of takes the pressure off. There's no asking to see a piece and finding out that it's got 2 extra zeros on it that they weren't comfortable with. So
I love that idea, Rick, because why take up everybody's time, say how much is this, how much is that, if you could just have it out there. And you have it out, the prices in a very classy way with beautiful, typed up, I guess you did, with a fancy...
Yeah, I have to buy new displays every couple of years because the glue that I use to hold the price tickets on damages displays, but I think it's well worth the... for me, it's like having an extra salesperson in the store.
And like I said, I love that idea. I don't like going into a place and you have to ask the price of this or that.
Yeah.
So that's a great idea. And you have more necklaces here.
Yeah, more
you have all the different there. And what's in this case? Oh, designs by Keith Harding.
So a friend of mine who used to be a customer of mine when I was in the wholesale end of the trade decided that he wanted to travel the world, buy gemstones, and then he comes back to Massachusetts and makes a piece of jewelry to fit each gemstone.
Really?
And myself and 3 other jewelers in the Northeast carry his merchandise. And about once a year, he comes and swaps it all out and puts new things in.
Well,
just beautiful quality.
And his name is Keith Harding?
Yes, a really
Let me,
perfect guy.
We'll zoom in on his name here and some of his design. I guess you'd say designs, right?
Yes, yeah.
Because he designs all this?
Yeah, he will come back from Thailand or different places with sapphires, and he'll make these beautiful. He definitely has a certain style when you see it.
Okay, yes.
Which is really, really neat.
Beautiful.
And then, we mix in a few beauties here and there, just special pieces.
Very nice. What kind of stone is that?
This is a morganite, which is really unusual. It's a beautiful...
That's a morganite stone?
Yes.
I've never heard of that, actually.
It's surrounded by diamonds. It's set in rose gold. It's one of those stones that looks beautiful in rose gold. It's just...
I see, a little pinkish tint to it, rose.
Tint,
That's what I call it.
Very pretty.
Beautiful.
Very pretty. Lots of tourmalines, sapphires, opals, all kinds of
nice,
things.
Wonderful, wow. And these are your new cabinets, by the way, that we mentioned in the first part of the show. The new cases came in, a few months ago, right?
Yeah,
with your remodel?
Summer, we hired a moving company from Chelmsford. 3E Moving came in. They did a beautiful job. They went to Connecticut to pick them up, brought them in. We had an idea of the layout, so we knew where we wanted them to go, and they helped us put them in the right place.
Did you close down during, you must have, right, during that period?
We only closed for 3 days.
Oh, nice, that's good.
We donated or gave away all our old showcases to other jewelers that were starting out or needed a little extra help. And one of them's even at the Wang Center. Anne Wang's belongings are in our showcase at the Wang Center.
You mean the Wang building in Lowell?
In Boston.
Oh, in Boston. Oh, the Wang Center. I'm sorry. I remember the Wang big building. Now it's renamed, of course. Yeah, the Wang Center in Boston.
Yeah, so people came from all around to get the cases. It was less expensive for me to donate them and give them away than it was to try and move them and sell them. It was too much of a headache. So it's easier to donate them. That's
fantastic. Yeah. Wow, and you have some nice poinsettias for Christmas decorations.
Yeah, Fred loves to make sure it looks Christmassy at this time.
Yeah, and you have the bulbs. I show you. There's a bulb right here. These big bulbs hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, we're learning to hang them higher and higher so we don't bump into them.
Nice. So you have more jewelry here.
Well, the last of what I would call the more expensive pieces are all diamond.
So this is like a diamond case?
This is all diamond. The interesting thing about this case is that we've got a lot of beautiful jewelry, but we also have an assortment of laboratory-grown diamonds mixed in with the natural ones. And it's really kind of a neat new thing in our little jewelry world. You can get either twice as big and nicer quality for the same money, or you can spend half as much for the same thing.
That's fantastic. Now, what is that called? Does it have a certain brand name, type of diamond?
There's no brand name, but and there's several ways to make them, but CVD, chemical vapor deposition. So they're growing the crystal with a natural diamond slice, and then in this special chamber, the carbon atoms rain down, and they grow the diamond in a chamber.
That's amazing.
And when it's done, it's chemically, physically, optically, all identical. It's a diamond.
That's amazing. Because the regular type diamonds, how long does it take for one of those to develop? Is it 1,000,000 years or something?
It's probably about 1,000,000 years.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
Yeah.
Wow, the human species comes up with all these great inventions periodically to speed up the process there to how long, in a year? How long could they do it?
5 weeks to grow it.
5 weeks, that's fantastic, wow.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's not for everybody. Some people really love the natural diamond and the whole story behind Mother Nature making it.
Yeah.
Other people are in favor of the new man-made diamonds because environmentally speaking, it's less intrusive and
Yeah, because they don't have to dig it out, so...
we're not relying on people in countries where there's some, a history of some problems with, how they're treated and different things like that. The industry's gone to great lengths to minimize that, but there's still a stigma about that. So
yes, well, that's a wonderful thing. Plus, it's half of the price, you might say, than the natural traditional diamonds.
Yes.
That's fantastic. I'd go for that.
Well, it's given a lot of people a way to buy a beautiful piece of jewelry without spending nearly as much.
Yes.
And then for a lot of the other younger people who they come in, they still have a number in mind of what they want to spend for an engagement ring, but now they can buy one that's twice the size.
Right, yes, which is nice.
Yeah. So
Like a 1 carat engagement ring with this newer type diamond, about how much would that cost?
Instead of a 1 carat diamond traditionally being maybe in the $5,000 to $7,000 range, now a 1 carat diamond can be $2,500.
Nice. And that's still a lot of money for a young couple or person, whatever. So I think that's wonderful. We have the options there.
Yes.
Here at Charles Frederick.
Terrific benefit. Yeah.
Nice. Well, shall we see what else we have here? We have some, what are these, bracelets?
Well, we're always trying to find something new and different. These tend to be in the $35 to $55 range.
Oh, that'd be nice Christmas gifts, right? Or whatever, birthday gifts.
This is a woman on Cape Cod that makes these.
Really? She makes them by hand?
Yeah.
That's very nice. It's a reasonable price.
Yes.
$35 to $50? That's fantastic. Her name is
T. Giselle.
Giselle.
Yeah.
That's a Z. Nice. Giselle, great job, T. And here's more. And there's Katie over there, always cleaning up the cabinets and fixing everything.
Yes, good holiday spirit.
With her nice Santa hat on. And we just quickly show these cabinets here.
It is really, it's so nice because, every morning when we come in, we have to take all the jewelry out of the safe and we have to set up everything in the store every day.
No, you're kidding.
Yeah.
You just can't lock the door?
We can't lock the door and walk out. The insurance company, it's a twofold thing. To keep our insurance, everything in the store has to go into a safe. So we have 2 big safes and everything gets locked up. But also, late at night when people are out, it's too tempting sometimes for some people. So,
oh my God! But they'd have to break a big window here or something, right?
Yeah, it's happened a couple of times. So that's why now there's nothing in the store.
Oh,
in fact, it's really kind of a funny anecdote is sometimes we'll get phone calls from some of our clientele saying, I can't believe you closed. Tell me you're still open. Because they come by early in the morning or late in the day when the cases are empty and it looks like we're closed. But really, it's just so that everything can be locked up securely at night.
Now, the less expensive things, I imagine you don't have to do that, right?
We take everything out every single day.
Oh my God! Katie helps you with that?
Katie.
There's Katie over here.
Yes. It's a lot of work, but...
And you do it as well?
Yes.
And Fred?
Everybody.
And Eric?
There's no getting out of that job.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
During the pandemic, when it was really just Fred and I for a long time, it was a lot of work. We'd spend an hour getting the store ready every morning, and then we'd have to spend 45 minutes to an hour every night putting everything away.
Wow.
It was a lot of work.
And the insurance company insists on that now?
Yes. There's a lot of value here, so we have to make sure that it's safe.
Yeah, tons of value. really. And that 5-carat diamond must have been pretty valuable. Oh my God. That probably was in the safe or something.
It was.
And look at your nice watches over here for any for gifts for men. I see there's these nice men's watches here.
Yeah, we've got a variety
and
of
female women's watches here.
men's and ladies' watches.
And maybe if we could look at the nice things you're carrying for the Chelmsford Historical Society before we go.
It's a little service we offer when people come in to buy it. The only thing we ask is that they need to know that they have to pay by cash or check because it all goes to the Historical Society.
Yeah,
we don't run it
nice.
through the business.
Yes.
And there's everything from books by Fred Merriam here.
Yeah, we'll zoom in. And Fred is, I think he's put together, edited, or authored about 5 now, is it?
Yeah,
4 or
pretty
5?
amazing.
Oh, you have, 4 Freds right here, I see.
Yes, yeah, 4 of them here.
There's-
Some of them are signed by Fred too. So.
Beautiful. I have some. So there's one South and East Chelmsford, if anybody lives at South and East. Here's one North and West Chelmsford, if anybody lives there. And Chelmsford Revisited is like the town, that's Fred's first of these types of books.
Yes, yeah.
And these are great because they have pictures on every page with a paragraph below it, so it's not too much dense reading or heavy reading. This one has a lot of text in it. History of Chelmsford, 1910 to 1970. Eleanor Parker started that book many years ago, and then Fred spent a lot of time re-editing it and finalizing it and putting it all together. That was about 5 years ago he finished that or something.
Yeah.
I have most of these at my home, if not all of them.
Yeah, they're beautiful. There's a lot of pictures in them of some great Chelmsford homes and buildings, a lot of history.
Yeah.
A lot of good gift giving in here, these ceramic drinking coasters.
How much do the coasters go for now? Is it $5 each or
It's
a
you
4?
can get a set of 4 for $15,
4 for 15.
and they make great little gifts.
Yes.
That's one of my
Says
favorites.
Chelmsford. Yeah, very nice. All these coasters. And then you have another cabinet here. Before we go, we have about a minute left. And, you have some of the glass, Chelmsford glass.
Yeah, this is pretty neat too. They've come out with we donated a basket at one of the holiday parties we went to last time, and we used these Chelmsford wine glasses with the
Beautiful.
town seal on them. There's new ornaments, which
Yes.
are just beautiful. We sold out of those in the first week.
Really? That's fantastic.
But, the Historical Society's getting us some more, so by the end of the
good.
week we should be back in
Great.
stock.
They have some mugs, Chelmsford mugs.
And the puzzles are
Oh, the
terrific
puzzle.
too.
Are they selling pretty good too, the
That
puzzles?
was last Christmas's big seller.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And I think we'll have a run on those again too.
Wonderful.
But it's a
And-
great group of people. We enjoy helping the Historical Society.
And as a member of the Chelmsford Board of Directors, I'd like to thank you and your co-owners and your workers for all that you do for the Chelmsford
Thank you.
Historical Society and all that you do for the town of Chelmsford. Rick, you have a great small business here, and it's getting to be a large business. You're doing so well lately, which is fantastic. So thank you very much, Rick Romano, for showing us around your Charles Fredericks Jewelers.
My pleasure. Thank you for watching.
My pleasure. And so until next time, I'm Tom Christiano. Ciao.